another episode of Drama Mama and Little Lead.
I'm Bella.
And I'm Brenna.
Today we're reviewing My Dearest Nemesis.
And if you haven't noticed, we have a special guest with us today. Would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm Savannah. tell us about yourself, Savannah.
I'm Bella's sister.
Great.
And other than that, y'all will realize she actually doesn't have any other personality.
Yeah.
No personality traits at all.
So, interesting story. I started watching K-dramas because Bella and Savannah showed me 20th Century Girl, and I really liked it, and then just started watching stuff like that. But I have learned that if Savy recommends it, I should not watch it because it's probably something she dropped and is just saying it because she wants me to watch something that she didn't like.
But I recommended her 2521, which is the best show I've ever seen in my life, and I'm not sure why she's saying all that because I actually have fire taste in shows, and I don't know why she's yapping about all that because
I did love 2521, but I cannot ever. But you also recommended. Wait, you also recommended Because This Is My First Life. And girl, I watched the whole thing because I said Savvy loved this one. There must be something to it.
Wait, which one is that?
Exactly. Why'd you tell me to watch it if you don't even remember it?
No, what's that?
It's the one where it's like a contract marriage, and they like at first were roommates, and he didn't know she was a girl, and because they never met each other. Anyway, we're not going to get into all that. So, like Bella said, we're talking about My Dearest Nemesis, which can be found on Viki.
Yes.
Do you want to read the synopsis?
I don't know what you wanted me to say.
Yeah.
All right.
So you guys like edit this to where like you edit some of the parts out?
A little, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like this part. Okay. Well, here's the synopsis to my drama list. It says, as a high school senior, Soo Jung began playing an online game where she met another player named Black Dragon. They unexpectedly got close, developing crushes and planning a meeting in real life. That concluded in humiliation and disaster when Black Dragon turned out to be an awkward middle schooler, instead of the young man he portrayed himself to be. 16 years later, Soo Jung is a skilled planner at Youngsung department store, but her job is about to get a shakeup with the arrival of Ban Ju-yeon, the ambitious new head of the strategic planning and heir to the company. There's just one problem. Ban Ju-yeon is actually Black Dragon, and Soo Jung still holds a grudge. Will their past come back to haunt them, or can they find a way to resolve their misunderstandings and even find love as adults?
So I'll start. I loved this drama. Really good drama. It's a kind of almost a forced proximity since they end up working together, I think. But more of a I don't know what I would call it. What type of drama this is?
Like enemies to lovers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That makes more sense than anything I just said. Yeah. So it's an enemies to lovers. It was really cute. I thought it was good. I thought the characters. I thought the actors did really good with their character. I thought they were well developed. I think that you were able to find sympathy for both characters. I think.
Yeah, and I think Savvy just read the synopsis and understood it. Savvy, what are you thinking?
I'm a bit concerned. I'm a bit concerned.
So just some background. Savvy has actually not watched this, so we're just going to have her listen to what we're saying and then decide if she wants to watch it.
Yeah, so Savvy, what you're concerned about is the fact that he did actually catfish her.
Mm-hmm.
He was
As a like 12-year-old, so
he was 15 and she was 19.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really thought it was good though. They did a good job with both characters, I think.
I mostly went into this drama for the actor. What is his name?
It's right there. Choi
Hyun-wook.
Yes.
I love
Who's
him.
that?
He's the same guy in
2521.
And wait, the
Twinkling
one, the
Watermelon.
dad.
Twinkling Watermelon.
I love him. He is so good with everything he does. I think he really is good.
So that was my main reason for watching it.
I thought it was kind of cute that in all the other shows I've seen him in, he's always a singer, and I think he can actually sing very well, like in real life. But in this one, they made him sound like all kinds of messed up, like he couldn't sing in this show, which I thought was funny.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. So yeah, she gets catfished. And what I didn't like is the fact that everybody expected her to be just okay with it.
Yeah, I thought that was a little weird too. Like,
I don't like catfishing tropes because I hate how they like start a relationship based on a bunch of lies.
yeah, so we'll get into more of that when we get into the spoiler version or the spoiler part of the show, because I thought that it ended up being an interesting reason.
I think it's still catfishing.
Absolutely. It was not supposed to, should not have been done, but
and she should not have been expected to be okay with it.
Oh, absolutely not. I don't think she should be okay with it either, because it was very stressful.
So what was your first impression, Mom?
So my first impression, like I said, secondhand embarrassment was way up there, especially in that first episode, like for every character involved. So much secondhand embarrassment. But I went into it knowing that it was going to be an enemies to lovers. And I don't know, I just kind of went in with a fresh mind, not really knowing what to expect. And I think it got better with each episode.
I didn't know what to expect either. I knew, since it had Choi Hyun-wook in it, that it would be funny.
Yes.
And I love Choi Hyun-wook. He's a really good actor.
Was he the middle schooler?
Yeah, and the grown-up middle schooler.
They had a different actor.
Yeah.
For each. Savy, what's your first impression?
I don't really like it.
It
just weirded me out. I don't like that he catfished.
Well, let's start some spoiler parts.
Or the fact that, like, it's not her fault. She didn't know he was a child. Like, she was still interested in a child.
Let's get into the spoiler.
Interested in the child.
That's what ruffles my feathers right there.
So,
because I actually do understand what you're saying, because I was thinking the same thing, because, like, she didn't know, but at the same time, like, there's obviously a different maturity level there.
Well, I mean, he was probably, like, professional at catfishing, too, so obviously she wouldn't, like, think. But, like, also, why didn't you think that he was... I don't know.
Yeah. It was, I think
so it was,
they
like,
did...
online dating, basically?
Yeah,
but they weren't dating, though.
Do you remember our Animal Jam days?
The Spanish boyfriend?
Yeah. The Spanish boyfriend.
But they were actually, like, boyfriend and girlfriend.
So were they.
Yeah, I don't like it. And then they come back when they're older.
Yeah, so they meet when they're older, but they don't know each other's identities.
Yeah.
They don't know that they were the ones who did that to each other.
Because in the online game, they were known as Strawberry and Black Dragon. So they didn't know each other's real names.
Wait, yo, was that Strawberry over there?
I think it was a very cute show. I really did like it. And I think Savy would like it too.
I thought it was funny. Yeah, that was the only thing that got me. Was the catfishing thing. But other than that, like, I was like, oh, this is a fun watch. This is like...
It was definitely a fun watch. It's only 12 episodes, and the episodes are about 45 minutes long, I think. So it was a quick... If you could binge it in like 3-4 days if you really wanted to. I think it was a good watch. I liked it. It was fun.
Yeah, actually, I binged it today.
Yes, she did. Because she's never on time when it comes to our deadlines. But that's okay.
Yeah.
We love her anyway.
So I think that's it for a spoiler-free part, right?
Definitely. So if you don't want to be spoiled, if you think you're going to watch this later, go ahead and turn off your YouTube account. Whatever you're listening to us. Whatever. We love you, but if you don't want to have any spoilers, go ahead.
You are cut off. Okay, so you can leave now.
Yeah. We love you.
Not.
All right.
We love you.
Spoilers. So,
get him nice and personal.
I think that the reason why each of them were so ready to be a part of that relationship was because they each had their own baggage and trauma that they were dealing with.
Care to elaborate?
Yes. So, Strawberry, or oh shoot, I always write their names down so I can remember. Anyway, she, her mother died when she was 12. Sujung, yes. So she ended up being the caretaker for her father and her younger brother. And she just did a lot. She was in high school still. She was she was making good grades so that she could get a good job to take care of her father and her brother. And like she did a lot. And then the reason why she started playing the game was because her brother was like, I need to level up, because if I don't have a high enough level, then people make fun of me or people look down on me. Mm-hmm. And so she was like, well, let me level up for you, because I don't want people to look down on you. So, and then with Black Dragon, both of his parents died when they didn't say the age, did they? It looked like maybe he was
they did say the age. I think he was like 7.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, 7 or 8, around in there. And his grandmother was cruel to him. Like, she blamed him for the death and constantly told him that he's the one that should have died. Was always like,
so bad.
I mean, refused to love him. Like, there was things that his parents had given him before they passed away, and she burned it all. So both of them had baggage where they needed somebody.
Like, the grandma would say stuff to like him, like he would start crying like about his parents, and then she would go on and say like, you don't deserve to cry because you killed them.
Yeah, like you have no right to mourn them. So, and even like later on in the show, it showed that he always went to visit his parents alone, and to where his grandmother didn't know where he was going, because she would have flipped out on him. Like, he didn't have the right to mourn their loss, because she blamed him for their death.
And this is how I know I'm an unforgiving person, because I would not have forgiven her.
No, I did not.
You know what? Who I also don't forgive is Abuela from Encanto. I would not have forgiven her either, and this woman reminded me so much of Abuela.
Yeah, she was just. I mean, the last episode, it came and was like trying to mend her relationship with her grandson. Of, oh, you know, I was just so hurt that my son died, and so I blamed myself. And I'm like, I don't care. You don't take that out on a 7-year-old, including burning all of his memories of his parents because
when she burned those
him.
memories, man, I was fed up.
I forget we're spoiling Savannah.
Oh, I don't think Savy wants to watch it.
Did you think
Well,
that...
I like the actor.
Yeah.
I like the actor, so.
Yeah, the actor's good. I think it was, like, funny. Like,
I love the actor.
If you want something, like, really...
I'm in love with that actor.
If you want something really funny to watch, and you love the actor, then definitely watch it.
Yeah.
I don't really like when the shows are just all funny. Like, I like something that'll be, like, nice, and then, like shatter my soul for the next 3 months. Like, something like, I don't know why Twinkly Watermelon, like, really, like, shot me in the heart. But I really can't think about the show. I can't think about that show. It's so...
I don't think this one was all funny, but it definitely wasn't tragic.
It wasn't like, you know what's shattering is 2521.
If I'm not hurt by it, I don't want to watch it. Because, like, it takes so much to get my attention for a show that, like, if it's just, like, funny, goofy odd jokes in, like, high school or, like, an office, I don't like it.
I actually agree, because, like, I like something that, like,
Okay.
you know?
I can't do
understand
that. Like, I like those kind of shows, but they have to have a lot of space in between them. Like, I can't let a drama rip my heart out every week. It just isn't going to work for me.
That's the thing, because I don't watch dramas every week. I watch them, like, I think I watch, like, 2 a year, and I haven't watched any of this. Wait, no, did we watch
Twinkling Watermelon with them?
Twinkling Watermelon and Your Eyes Run Through It, whatever.
Oh, Light in Your Eyes?
Light in Your Eyes.
That was last year.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Like October last year.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't watched another one.
Needing one.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm not like that humongous. I'm not that bodacious about K-dramas. Like, I like them, they're good, there are some good ones. But like, I'm not really like that. Like, that's like not like my top thing.
Gotcha. We understand.
Gotta get your head in the game.
So, let's talk about the second couple.
The second couple?
Mhm.
Oh, I liked them.
I did too. Again, the second lead couple, they both knew Black Dragon and Strawberry from, well, no, that's wrong. So the woman knew both Strawberry and Black Dragon because she played the game with them and was at the offline meeting where she, oh, wait, before we get into them, I absolutely hated the way when she rejected him when he was a middle schooler. Absolutely hated it.
How did she reject him?
Because she was absolutely cruel. Basically, because it wasn't just I can't believe you lied to me. No, you're too young or whatever. Like, in front of a crowd, she said, I think she said, like, it's everything about you that I hate, basically. Like, it was really...
Which I could get her having, like, a big reaction over that.
I think you have to be a little understanding, too, though. Because she was catfished for months into thinking this person was 24, and that was her boyfriend, and that she finally had somebody to rely on because she's basically taking care of her whole family.
Yeah.
And so, like, seeing this, she was very embarrassed, too, honestly.
I get that.
So, like, I feel like, I know it wasn't, like, the best thing to say, but especially, like, she was just hit with this emotion. So this was her first reaction. That's the only thing she knew how to say.
Why were they in front of a crowd?
Like, she didn't even have time to think about it.
Were they on stage or something?
He confessed in front of the crowd.
Yeah.
Like, it was him?
Yeah.
The middle schooler confessed in front of a crowd.
What crowd?
Just a crowd of random people.
Yeah, like they were on the sidewalk.
How did he find her?
So they, there was a group of them that played the game together. I think there was 5 of them that played the game together. And so they decided to all meet up offline. And the other...
Were they all,
three,
like, 12-year-olds?
No, they were all adults except for Black Dragon. Like, the other 3 had met up before in offline forums, but Black Dragon had never showed up, so nobody knew how old he was. So they kept seeing, like, all of these, like, men walking in. They're like, oh, maybe it's him. And then it ended up being this very awkward middle schooler. Like, and I'm talking very awkward. Like, dressed in leather, had a bandana wrapped around his head.
Wait, that's tough. What do you mean
like,
awkward?
He's, like,
he was
sounds like
adorable.
a good time.
Like, he was
him.
just
No, he
himself.
was way kind of very awkward. And
And, like, obviously he has a good personality enough to get all these adults to like him. He's not awkward.
no, it was very awkward. Trust me, it was awkward. But I just, maybe that's a generation thing with me and you. I did not like that. I just felt like it was
Like,
way too mean.
It was definitely mean. Like, she could have gone about it in a different way. But I'm trying to be understanding, like, your first initial reaction when something makes you, like, that embarrassed and angry, you don't usually think about it. Like, what you're saying.
That's true. I don't know. It really kind of touched a nerve with me. I just thought that was like, I mean, turn him down, absolutely, and even be angry with him, absolutely. But to say it's your entire personality that I hate, that's not true, because she liked him until she knew how old he was.
As that
So
point,
it's
she
not
didn't know
his-
what his personality was, because his entire, like, personality was a lie.
Yeah, to her, he was lying about everything.
Yeah, she
But
doesn't
he
know what
wasn't-
he was or what he wasn't lying about. What she knows is that he lied about a big thing. What makes her think that he wasn't going to lie about all those other things, huh?
And he took away a fundamental thing that she trusted about him, and that was the fact that she could rely on him.
Yeah.
And now she's finding out she can't.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just agree to disagree. I thought it was too cruel.
Okay.
Yeah. Especially once you know his life background and how that really, really affected his trajectory at that point.
So then why was he doing all that in the first place?
Because he was looking for the same kind of thing. He needed somebody to accept him for him.
And so playing someone who wasn't him
But
was him getting
the only
accepted for
thing
him.
that he really lied about was his age, because who he was. Like, no, but see, when she meets him later, all the things that she liked about him when they were online was all the things that she fell in love with before she found out again who he was.
That sounds
I'm just
really
saying.
weird. So to kind of get the story, basically when they meet later, he's like the director of her department, and he's trying to make an increase in sales. He meets her. He doesn't know who she is. She doesn't know who he is. But they still don't like each other. I think she's known as the director killer because all of her past directors, she's gotten them fired.
Right, because she's better at the job than they are.
Yeah.
But for some reason, she's not able to be promoted to director, even though she really should be.
Yeah, but even though he doesn't like her, like, still there were, like, some moments where it was, like, I think he recorded it on his, like, watch. He was like, she's an enemy, but, like, she's kind of pretty, though.
Right, because he was, at this point, when he becomes director, he's trying to win over his grandmother. Like, he's trying to gain her approval. And so he has hidden everything in his life that he knows his grandmother would hate. So he hides the fact that the kind of music he listens to. He hides, like, all of his comic books. He even had, like, a special room built that was behind a wall so that she wouldn't know all of his comic books and things like that were in there. And, but, I mean, and I thought it was over the top, too, at first, until later when she actually comes to inspect his house.
That's
because someone told him, or told her that she wasn't allowed to clean the study.
Why is she?
And so she was like, what's he hiding from me? And so she went and inspected his house to see what he was hiding. And what she ended up finding...
too much. I thought, like, they lived together.
No. And then what she ended up finding was a picture of him with his parents, and she threw it on the ground, like, smashed it, and was like, you have no right to have this picture.
Yeah.
Grandma was, like, over the top evil.
So then, what is, like, the moment you think they
That does remind me of a boiler.
So I think they fell in love when...
Yeah, it is a boiler.
When she went into his secret room with him, like with the electrical thing. Remember when she ended up going over there to help him with an electrical problem in that secret room, and she fixed everything, and she didn't judge him when she saw it. She was like, "Oh, this room is really cool. This, this is neat to have."
Yeah, that was
and I think that was the moment when he realized that she accepted him for who he was. Sorry, there's a mosquito on the table.
Holy moly.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. Just she was always very accepting of, like, his hobbies, and was always like, you just like what you like. Don't care about what others think, like, a director should be.
Right.
And that's kind of like what got him, like, to fall in love with her. Yeah.
Yeah.
So did he, like, in the future, like, when they're, like, working together, did he know the whole time that it was her?
No.
They actually found out at the same time.
Yeah.
How? Like, how did they get brought up? Like, where was you strawberry?
So she found, like, he kept, after a while, he kept all of his, like, comic books and, like, stuff, like, at her place, because she didn't want his grandma to come over and inspect, like, his house and find it. And she went up there, and she found a necklace. And you're like, what does this necklace have to do with this? Well, when he confessed when he was 15, he had 2 necklaces in his hand, and he was going to give her one. His was a lock, and hers was a key. And she found those 2 necklaces while looking, like, through his stuff. And she was like, well... Yeah.
I liked, too, the irony of the fact that they bonded over how bad their first love was when they were actually talking about each other. They just didn't know.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. And so, they ended up falling in love. And they had, like, a really nice, I'd say, healthy relationship. I'd say.
I do, too. Yeah.
What was the
And
age
they
gap?
did, like, bring Grandma
5
around.
years.
Yeah, 4 or 5 years. He was the same age as her younger brother.
Yeah, that one got me too. Like, See, that's the difference between, I don't know about you, Mom, but I really don't usually really like age gap.
I don't either.
Dramas. I don't like them.
I think I was telling you this the other day. I don't really like dramas where the female is older than the male.
I don't like any type of like big age gap. Like I didn't like Hidden Love because of the age gap, and he was older. I didn't like. I'm sorry guys for this one. I didn't like Go Go Squid because of the age gap. It weirded me out.
I haven't seen
Go
that
Go
one.
Squid is.
It's a really like known C drama. I'm sorry guys.
I'm fine if it's like the girl is like just like a few months older or like
Yeah,
just a
fine.
year older. But I don't like it when they're like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean when they're like weird about it?
Yes, that's it. That's when they're weird about it. Like if they have an age gap, fine, whatever. But like, why are y'all putting that in my face?
I
all the
hate
time?
it when like the older one like calls them like kid.
What are you
Oh,
talking about?
I
I'm
hate
going to actually
that.
call the police. Who are you talking to right
I
now?
hate that.
Like, I
Or-
hate that.
or
Why are you
when- or
saying
when-
that? That's
Or
weird.
when the younger
That's
one calls
weird.
them like, oh, old man or
You're
old
so
lady.
old, man.
Or
Or
like,
like,
look at my old lady.
Ah, bleh.
I hate it so
I hate it so
much.
bad.
Although with this
It weirds me out so bad.
with this one, I would not have known the age difference if that
Okay.
wasn't the whole premise of the show in the first place.
Yeah.
They did not make it weird.
see, I just don't like it when it's the whole premise of the show.
Yeah, I don't like it.
That's like why I don't feel like I'm gonna watch it because I don't like the age gap, but like I like the actor, but I don't like the age gap. Or
Yeah, that
I don't
makes
like
sense.
video game stuff either.
That's why I was hesitant to watch it too.
The video
Almost
game,
interested,
honestly,
hesitant with the president.
the video game honestly was just the very first part of it, like the first episode. I think it wasn't really it was just their meet cute. That's how they met, was through the video game.
Yeah, it doesn't really talk about the video game after that. Any final thoughts?
So I think what I was saying as far as like from an older generation point of view, I sympathize with both of them. He should not have catfished her, but as that young child looking for love and acceptance, I understand why he lied about it. Like, I understand why he did it. I think the way she treated him was a little bit too cruel.
I think that you gotta cut her some slack.
Bro's about to get manipulated, is what I think.
Yeah, I think.
I think you're letting him off a little bit too easy.
Yeah, you gotta cut her a lot of slack, okay?
And I
She
did.
could have said it a different way,
Mm-hmm.
but her first reaction after being catfished for months and embarrassed like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, embarrassed in front of a crowd.
I agree. I understand all of
And
that.
she thought he was lying about everything. She doesn't know his backstory. at this
Right, exactly. And I do understand that too.
It's
I
not
just,
clocking to you that I'm standing on business.
it was really, like, I put myself in that situation, and I thought how devastated that would have been for somebody to say something like that, no matter what the background and happening was. For someone that says, and she knew he was a child, like, this is her younger brother's age, like, you gotta be a little bit more, not reserved, but just a little bit, like, be the adult.
But she's
That's really
barely an
bad.
adult. She's still in high school. She's barely an adult.
yeah.
19.
This is true.
And it's like, I feel like he was expecting, like, there to be, like, he was about to say his age and there's gonna be, like, unicorns and rainbows and they were gonna happily, like, skip away together. That's not how it was gonna work out. And obviously she was gonna be mad. I feel like she has the right to be mad.
She does have the right to be mad. Like, I'm not upset with her for being mad. I just don't like how personal she took it.
It was personal. That's the thing, though. It was very personal. They were dating. If you were dating someone and revealed to you that person's 6 years old, I would be mad. I don't know what your problem is.
I'm sorry,
Pissing
Mom.
me off
We're
so
gonna have
bad.
to agree to disagree.
I don't know what you're
Okay, I'm
yipping
sorry.
about.
Because I'm sorry. I don't see any, like, she could have said it a different way, sure, whatever. But, like, honestly, really, be the adult.
I
She's
just
19.
see it from,
She's
like,
19 years
if
old.
somebody said that to
It's
my
her
child,
first
Your
love.
boyfriend is 6 months old.
Okay, let's flip it around. What if somebody catfished your child?
Okay, well then that's a different story.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding. No, I don't know. She had her reaction, and I'm not saying her reaction was wrong. Well, no, I am. No. Her reaction was correct.
Yeah.
But
So I'm
she
saying that her
didn't
reaction
She
wasn't.
didn't have to stab him the way she did.
Her reaction was not ideal. Like, what did she do?
She was like, I hate everything about you, you stupid nerd.
No, it was
That's
more
what she
than
said.
that.
She said, you nerd. I hate
She
everything
called him
about
a
you,
nerd,
nerd.
and she was like, and it's not just your personality. I hate everything
That's
that you
what
are.
I just said.
In a fit of rage, you
Like,
say,
everything about you is wrong.
in a fit of rage, you say a lot of things that you sometimes don't mean. I feel like that was a surprising thing that happened to her.
And a very valid reaction.
And she's not that old. That's a young age.
You're right.
And you
I
said
just-
that she was going through a
it
lot and
really-
she needed someone. So all that built up stuff throughout that like months of thinking you finally had something for some like 6-month-old to walk up and like start yapping about how he's your boyfriend. She has the right to react like that.
She does. It really cut me. Like, ouch, that was a really hurtful thing to say.
So do you have a past of catfishing girls? Is that why it was hurtful and personal to you?
I don't like you. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I think that's where we're gonna end this episode. If you want to watch it. If you don't. Mom, would you recommend this drama?
I would, yeah.
I'd say if you're looking for something like funny and you love my guy. Yeah, if you love him, then yeah, go ahead watch it. If you don't like an age gap, don't watch it. I don't really like age gaps that much.
But would you watch it?
I did watch it.
If we hadn't done it for
I
this,
would
would you have watched the whole
say-
thing?
Probably not.
Oh yeah. I would say don't listen to my opinion. But I would not watch that. I would rather watch My Big Toe. But it sounds like it would be like a little bit of a little thrill. So you guys should watch that.
We love you, Savy. You're so good.
Okay, so
next week we are going to be talking about Lovely Runner.
I forgot about that. Yes, we're gonna be talking about Lovely Runner, and we'll have some special guests next week too. So,
oh, and one thing, just if you've seen My Dearest Nemesis, why don't you drop something in the comments about if you agree with me or Bella about the girl's reaction
Or
to
Savy.
finding out.
or Savy,
How
if you're
old he
if you're
was.
crashing out like Savy, let us know.
Yeah.
And let us know if you have any recommendations for our next dramas too.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for watching.
See you later. Bye bye.
Toodles. Toodles.